are absolutely hopeless. It looks like it will be a fun lesson, so join us, will ya? All right, hello everyone. Hi Marina, welcome again.
Hi, hi. Nice to see
From
you.
Nice to see you from Lithuania. I remember.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, yeah, so the only one of the Baltics I didn't get to, so one of the few. So hello Cornell. Good morning.
Hi, Holly. Good afternoon or good night, or
Yeah.
what is the proper?
Well, I guess you would say, well, you'd still say good evening, because good
Good.
night is usually what you say right before the person goes to bed.
Yeah, okay. Nice to see
So,
you.
yeah, nice to see you. Or because good night is like a goodbye type thing.
Okay.
But, yeah, so good evening still. Anton, nice to see you again. So,
Hi,
and
nice to be back.
yeah, Salvatore, uh, good morning.
Hello, Holly. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
All right, and then we have somebody else. Albina, is that your name?
Hello, hello. Yes, you're
Hi.
right. Absolutely right.
Excellent. So where are you from, Albina?
I'm from Kyrgyzstan, from Bishkek, actually. It's a country in Asia.
Okay, yes, Kurdistan. I've heard about it.
Mhm.
So well, nice to. And Carlos, nice to see
Nice to
you
meet you.
again as well. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello
and
again.
then and again, Nada.
Hi.
Hi, Nada.
Hi.
And no, and Nada, is it midnight in Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's see the times where we all are. Salvatore, you're in Italy, and so it's 7 a.m., right?
Right, Holly. 7
Okay,
a.m.
7 a.m. Then Nada's in Texas, where it's midnight,
Mm-hmm.
and Marina's in Lithuania, and is it 8 a.m. in Lithuania?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And Hungary is where Cornell is, where it's um, 8 a.m. as well, or 7?
7.
It's 7, okay.
Yeah.
And then Carlos is in Mexico, and I've learned, I didn't know this, but I've learned in the last couple of weeks that Mexico has several time zones. So Carlos is in the most western time zone, and so it is 10 p.m. there, right, Carlos?
Yes, 10
All
p.m.
right. All right. And then Anton is in southern Siberia, where it is noon.
Yeah, it's noon.
Am I right? Okay. So Kurdistan, so Albina is from Kurdistan. I'm not sure, is it noon also in Kurdistan or 1?
It is 11 a.m. morning.
11. Okay, so 11 a.m. Okay. So awesome. So we are from all over the world. This is awesome. For those of you who don't know me, most of you do. My name is Holly, and I am in Idaho in the United States. And that Idaho is in the Pacific Northwest region of the U.S. and I've been working here at Verbling for about, I guess I'm starting my 8th month, and it's been wonderful because of you guys and the classes. We have so many um, different nationalities represented, so this is awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this lesson. The topic is you are absolutely hopeless. So, um, first question, and I'll ask everybody the same question here. Um, so let's start with Salvatore. Salvatore, have you ever borrowed or lent money, and how did it work out?
Yes, I I lent money to my brother, and then after that, he gave me the money after 1 month ago.
Okay, so you lent money to your brother, and he actually paid you back. Awesome. All right, that's great. And welcome. We have Javier and Kuram. Welcome, both of you. Everyone, Javier is from Colombia, and where it is it midnight in Colombia, Javier?
It's midnight.
Midnight, okay. And Karam is from Pakistan, but right now she's in California, where it is 10 p.m. So, hello, Karam.
Hello.
Welcome. And Karam and Javier, we have Albina from Kurdistan. Is it Kurdistan?
Yes, Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, Kurdistan, okay. And then Anton from southern Siberia, Russia. And Carlos from Mexico. Cornell from Hungary. Marina from Lithuania. And Nada from Saudi Arabia. Also, but she's in Texas. And then Salvatore is in Italy right now. So we have a big group of people from all over the world. So this is awesome. Okay, so I just asked Salvatore if he'd ever borrowed or lent money. So Albina, how about you? Have you ever borrowed or lent money? If so, how did it go?
Everybody has to borrow lend money sometimes from time to time, but it is I tried not to lend money to anybody. I remember about Proverbs, if you want to lose your friend, you can lend him money. So when somebody wants to borrow money from you, he is perfect, he's so kind and asks you, I will return it back as soon as possible, but after a while you became an enemy for this person. He's in debt. So sometimes I do it, but I try not to do.
Yes. Yeah. So it's interesting, Albina. My dad used to say it this way: if a family member wants to borrow money, don't loan it to him. Give it to him, because that way, if you give it to him and he or she gives it back or pays it back, then you haven't lost. Then, if they don't pay it back, you haven't lost friendships. So, yeah. So, Nada, how about you? Have you ever borrowed or lent money, and did it go well for you?
For me, until now, no. But for my husband, he sometimes he borrow money. And lent money, but I don't know about the details about that.
Okay, all right. And Anton, how about you? Have you ever borrowed or lent money, and did it go well, or did it end in a bad friendship?
Well, I lent money, and I had bad experience with that. I lose my friend, so I agree with Albina.
You just don't do it. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, thank you for your answer. Marina, how about you? Have you borrowed or lent money, and if so, how did it go?
Yes, I borrow money for the best friend, and after that she started to avoid me, and she didn't answer on my calls, and then she went to abroad. When I know that she had very bad situation in her life, and I helped her, but after that I didn't see her in my area. But when she earned this money, she gave it again, but it was after maybe 10 years. Yes, and now our we have relationship, but it's very bad, our relationship. Not early we spent our all holidays together and grow up our children's, and now it depends on holiday. Sometimes we call each other, but it's not our good relationship.
Okay, yeah. So you grew apart because of it. Okay, now I want to go over that, Marina, with you because this is a common mistake. To borrow means to take.
To
Okay,
take.
yeah. No, to lend.
Yes.
To lend means to give. So you borrow, you lent money to her, and she borrowed the money.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so if you borrowed the money, that means you didn't pay it back. So
Yes. No, I lent. I lent.
yeah, and
Yes.
also there's a few more words for that. We also use instead of to lend, we also use to loan, which is a very common word as well. To
Loan.
borrow versus
Okay.
loan.
Mhm.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
All right,
Okay. I see.
all right, Carlos, how about you? Have you ever borrowed or lent money?
Yes, I have borrowed money from the bank. It went pretty well. I paid the interest rate and I
Mhm.
had no problems. And
Mhm.
I lent money from my to my sister-in-law,
Mhm.
and she paid me on time. And
Mhm.
I try to not lend money to people that I don't know. I always lend money to people that I know pretty well.
Okay, that's a good maybe a good rule of thumb as well. Also, you reminded me another thing while you're practicing these words. Remember the preposition that goes after that. We borrow from and we lend or loan to. So those are the prepositions that we would use. So thank you. And Carlos, not Carlos. I just asked you, Cornell. Have you
In
ever
fact,
borrowed or lent money?
yeah, in fact, I have borrowed and lent money when I was younger, but it wasn't a huge amount. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and of course I have a mortgage.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So you borrow money for that. Definitely. All right. Javier, have you ever borrowed or lent money?
Well, yes. Actually, I just lend some. So I borrow some money from the bank to pay my master's degree that I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yes, and I borrow and I lend money, but in small amounts because when you when you lend money in bigger amount, you can have a problem
Mm-hmm.
even with your family.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It can be problematic completely. So, Karam, how about you? Have you ever borrowed or lent money?
No, never.
Never. Okay.
I have
Never.
no idea.
Okay. So it's not ever happened. Okay. So let's talk about this. Let's go on. Let's practice the conversation. We have a scene. Peter lent $30 to his brother Alfie 2 weeks ago. Alfie hasn't yet paid him back. So what I'm going to do is have each person read one line. Okay, Marina, could you have your mute while I'm going to mute you.
Mutual what?
I'm going to mute you so that we can't hear whatever you were doing. So can you mute? Yeah, excellent. Okay, Cornell did it. So when you speak, you need to unmute yourself. That way we don't hear the background noise. So, all right.
Yes.
So let's start with Albina. Could you read Peter first? Read the first line, and each person will read one line.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about the money you borrowed from me.
Perfect. And I loved your pronunciation of borrowed. It was very Canadian. How you pronounce. Anton, next one.
Oh yeah, I thought you might.
Okay, and Carlos.
Well, it's been 2 weeks now, and you still haven't paid me back. Haven't paid me back. I know it wasn't much, but
And Javier.
I know, but the thing is, I'm still a bit short of cash. I'll pay you back in a few weeks, I promise. In a few days, I'm sorry, I promise.
Very good, and very good with this I'll. This is a very common mistake. Very good here. And Karam, could you read the next sentence? Peter.
Just 1 minute.
Can you see it?
Yes. In
Okay.
a few days, why on earth should I believe you? You are absolutely hopeless.
Okay. Now in this sentence, Karam, your pronunciation of each word was really good, but one of the things you have to do when you have these question marks is you have to make your sentence go up. Yeah. So you would say, in a few days? Why on earth should I believe you? You're absolutely hopeless. So you have to just kind of stress the ending by having it go up, because otherwise it doesn't sound like a question.
Can I read it again?
I was going to say, do you want to try again?
Yes.
Okay.
In a few days, why on earth should I believe you? You are absolutely hopeless.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. Okay. And Cornell.
I know I'm just disorganized.
Disorganized. Good. All right. And Marina.
Yes. What you need to do is budget properly.
Okay. And Anada.
Yes, I do realize that. Thanks.
Okay. So are there any words or phrases in here that you guys do not know?
What means of I thought you might? When we use the might.
That is when the person says, I wanted to ask you about something, and you say, when you say this, for example, I thought you might, another way you would say this is, I was expecting you to ask me. That's another way. That's what he could be saying. Yeah, oh yeah, I was expecting you to ask me. Oh yeah, I thought you might. Okay, any other words? Okay, all right, so let's go on. Let's fill in the blanks with a suitable phrase. I hear noise. Could you guys mute your mic? Whoever's doing something with paper.
Only one more thing I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
I do realize when we use and why we use do, why we don't use I realize.
I do realize that. Okay, this actually, when you say I do realize that, what you're doing is you're emphasizing, yes, I understand. Instead of, I realize that, you can do that. Yeah, I realize that. I do realize that. You're stressing it, and you're saying, okay, brother, leave me alone. I know. So that's when you would do that. So, and it is something that as you become more fluent in English, this kind of thing will become natural, and you won't even realize you're doing it. So, good question.
When we use do.
Excuse me?
When we use do means in which sentences we use do, like realize.
In this sentence, you're using do in order to emphasize that you understand, that you realize it. That's why you're doing it. Otherwise, you don't need it. I realize that.
Okay, emphasize means you put pressure.
When you make and emphasize, you are stressing, and you're making sure that the person understands that you understand.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let's fill in the blanks with a suitable word. Salvatore, can you choose one of these and see if you can choose the correct verb for these?
I have to choose what, teacher? The
A
word.
verb. Fill in the blanks with a suitable verb.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about the money you borrowed.
So listen, I wanted to ask you about the money you borrowed. Very good. All right. And Albina, can you choose the next one?
You are absolutely hopeless.
You are absolutely hopeless. Yeah, that's absolutely hopeless. And that is, yeah, that is something that you would say to your sibling, right? You're absolutely hopeless. You wouldn't say it to a friend. So, all right. And Marina.
Yes.
Can you read the next one?
Two?
Whichever one you want. Whichever one you know the answer to. So.
Okay. I know, but the thing is, I'm still a bit short of cash.
The thing is, I'm still a bit short of class. The thing is, I'm still a bit short of cash. Okay, excellent. Carlos, can you choose one?
Why on earth should I believe you?
Why on earth should I believe you? Okay, so these are just phrases that emphasize things. All right, Cornell, could you do number 5?
Yes, I have to cheat.
Oh, you have to cheat?
Yeah, because I can see the correct answer on the screen.
No worries. Go ahead and cheat.
You need, what you need to do is budget properly.
Okay, so what you need to do is budget properly. Okay, so these are some some verbs that you can use to emphasize. Listen, you're absolutely hopeless. What you need to do is budget properly. The thing is, I'm still a bit short of cash. Why on earth should I believe you? This really sounds like a sibling conversation. What you would say to your brother or sister.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What is the meaning of why on earth?
That is actually a phrase, and the meaning would be when we say why on earth, we usually mean there is usually, I think why on earth would be like there is no reason on this earth I can believe you. That's really what it means. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, any other questions? These are good questions you guys are asking. All right. So what we're going to do?
Excuse me.
Yeah, Salvatore.
Only. In the sentence, what you need to do is budget properly. Is a question, this sentence, or not?
No, it is not a question.
Okay.
So let's look at this. Yeah, it is basically a statement. The brother who wants his money back is what you need to do is budget properly. Now, this is a WH word and it is a question word, but in this respect, he didn't use it as a question. So, good question. That was a very good question. All right. So let's change the underlined words to make the sentences stronger. We've got, I like you, but I don't want to marry you. I don't want to go to Boston next week. You should see a doctor right away. My brother is going to be angry when I tell him what happened. You need to take a few days off. This house is cold. Why don't you put the heating on? Why did you throw your computer in the garbage can? And what are you doing under the kitchen table? So let's see if we can do all this. Albina, can you choose one of these sentences and change them to make them stronger?
I like you, but I don't want to marry you.
Okay.
Listen. Uh-huh. I like you, but I don't want to marry you.
Okay, listen. Okay. That would work.
Oh, you can say, the thing is.
I
don't want to marry you.
Perfect. The thing is, I don't want to marry you. Now, the one that they actually... Yes.
It could be, I do like you. So I don't want to marry you.
That's the one that's in the answers, actually. I do like you as example answers. Can anybody think of some other ones? So I do like you, but I don't want to marry you. Listen, I like you, but I don't want to marry you. The thing is, I like you, but I don't want to marry you. Any others? Why on earth would I want to marry you?
For example, I would like to remind you not to marry you.
I would like to remind you, but that you shouldn't marry me. So, yeah, this is probably a hard thing to hear. So, okay, let's go to another one. Anton, can you choose one?
Why on earth did you throw your computer in the garbage can?
Yeah. Why on earth did you throw your computer in the garbage can? That is a true question. Especially from you and I who are techies, we definitely would not understand that one. So, all right. Are there any other phrases that anybody can think of with this one? So why on earth did you throw your computer in the garbage can is one example answer. Any other?
We can also ask, listen, why did you throw your computer?
You can do that. Yeah, that works. I think or you would say, I think the one that's even more stronger than why on earth. You're absolutely hopeless. You threw your computer in the garbage can. You should have given it to me. So
we also say like this. Computer is not the thing that we put in the garbage.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So Carlos, can you choose one of these sentences?
Yes. I don't want to go to Boston next week. Maybe listen. The thing is I don't want to go to Boston next week.
No, when you're saying listen, the thing is, you're saying, basically you're emphasizing it twice. So you only really need to say, the thing is, I don't want to go to Boston next week.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. And Javier, can you try one?
Yes. What you need to do is you need to take a few days off.
I agree. I need to take a few days off. Do you want to take a few days off?
Yes, I need.
Yeah. What do you need to do when you take a few days off? Go to the beach or the mountains, or
go to the beach and relax from the job and the studies and everything.
Yeah, I think we both should. So what we both should do is take a few days. So, Karam, can you choose a sentence here?
Okay. What are you doing under the kitchen table? Kitchen table is not the place to sit.
What are you doing under the kitchen table? The kitchen table is not a place to sit. That Karam, I'm guessing you are a mother.
I'm better.
Are you a mother?
Yes.
Do you have because you sounded exactly like a mother would say.
Yes. You understand. Yes, you are right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Exactly. You could also say, Karam, you could say, what on earth are you doing under the kitchen sink or the kitchen table? What on earth are you doing? So, excellent. All right, Cornell, can you try one?
You need to take a few days off. You must take a few days off.
You must. Oh, okay. Now remember, Cornell, when you use must, it's a life or death. So you must take a few days off. Okay, that works. And so let's see, for taking a few days off, and I agree. I think we all need to take a few days off. So another one would be what you need to do is take a few days off, or you must take a few days off. Yeah, Marina, can you choose one?
This house is cold. Why don't put the heating on? This house is absolutely cold. Why don't you put the heating on?
That would work. This house is
absolutely yes.
Absolutely cold. Or you can say this house is absolutely freezing. Why on earth don't you put the heating on? So you have both of them. So why on earth don't you put the heating on? I am freezing over here. So, yes. All right. Nada, can you choose one?
The thing that you should to do is to see a doctor right away.
Very good. The thing that you should do is see a doctor right away. Perfect. All right. And Salvatore, can you choose one?
I don't want to go on Earth to I don't want to go on Earth to Boston next week.
Why? No, on this one you would still, when you use Earth, you always have to say why on Earth. Okay. So in this, if you want to use that emphasis, you would say, why on earth would I want to go to Boston next week? Which is a way of saying, I don't want to go. So why on earth would I want to go to Boston next week?
But why we use on earth, or when we use on earth?
Basically, I explained it earlier. So when you use when you say why on earth, what you're saying is there is no reason on this earth. Well, in this respect, it was why on earth should I believe you? But there is no reason on this earth why I would want to do this. There is no reason on this earth why. So we just say why on earth. So why on earth would I want to go to Boston next week? Or there is no reason, I have no reason on this earth to want to go to Boston next week. So that's why we would say that. Or on this one, why on earth are you under the kitchen table? There is no reason for you to be under the kitchen table.
So it's the basic meaning of this is there is no reason.
Perfect, yes.
But we don't mention on earth every time, means like this, there is no reason on earth. On earth.
No, we just say why on earth. And it's used really, it's a lot of times it's confusion. For example, you have children, okay, right? Sometimes they do things that nobody understands why they did it. It's like, why on earth did they do that, you know? You have a little girl. You tell her to go potty, go to the bathroom, and then not an hour, 20 minutes later, she pees her pants. She messes. Why on earth didn't you go to the bathroom? So.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So what could you say in these situations? Use emphatic language. Okay. So,
why on earth did you dye your hair?
Yeah, Albina, I like your saying, why on earth did I marry you?
It's usual sentence between wife and husband.
Yeah, exactly. I think that happens about every 7 years with couples. I don't know. I'm not married, but
I was thinking when I married you.
Yeah, I was not thinking. Where was my brain when I married you? So.
I have been married for 30 years, so this is why. So we will celebrate our 30 years life anniversary in May.
Congratulations. In this day and age, that's a long time. Anybody that makes 20 years.
Yes.
It's like an eternity. So awesome. Yeah. My parents were married 42 years, and I watched them. Then my father passed away, but I watched them. Probably about every 7-8 years. Just my dad would wonder, my mom would wonder, why are we together?
Yes, why on earth? Yes.
So Carlos wrote, I was drunk for sure. Or you could say, where was my brain? Okay. Yeah. Okay, number 1, your father has dyed his hair. So what would you say if your father dyes his hair? Let's start, Cornell, let's start with you. What would you say in this?
It's very strange.
Okay.
What is going on, or what was happened?
What is going on in your brain, Dad?
Yeah, and what was the antecedent?
Yeah. Okay. Now that's good. Does everybody know what dyed hair is?
Change the color of your hair.
Okay, so everybody knows that. So can I show the pictures anyway? This is the pictures anyway, just in case. So imagine your 65-year-old dad dyes his hair this color. Can you imagine that?
Or are you going to a concert?
Yeah. Dad, are you going to a rock concert? Yeah.
If we want to choose new expression, we can say, why on earth did you do it?
Yeah, why on earth did you do it? Why on earth did you dye your hair? Or what were you thinking, Dad? So, exactly. Okay, so Javier, number 2, your brother wants to walk to the North Pole. What would you say in this situation?
I know, but the thing is, the thing is that your brother wants to walk to the North Pole.
Okay, so what do you say to your brother? The thing is, excuse me. Any idea what you'd say to your brother? So your brother wants to.
Let me check.
Anybody have an idea?
Your brother wants to walk to the North Pole. What could I say? Why on earth?
Yeah, you can say why on earth.
Why on earth? Why on earth your brother wants? Why on earth your brother wants to walk to the North Pole?
Okay, so you're talking to your brother. So Javier, if you're talking to him. So why on earth do you?
Why on earth do you want to walk to the North Pole?
Perfect.
Are you insane?
That's a good one. Are you insane? He might be.
Yeah.
You're insane. Okay, and then another one, actually another example. The thing is, you won't survive the trip. So the thing is, you won't survive the trip.
Yeah.
Can I try one more?
So this, and that's
the thing is, you're only 10 years boy, 10-year boy, and you should wait till your summer holiday.
Yeah.
You have to study. You have to go to school. Wait a little.
That reminds me of a story my sister told me a few weeks ago. Their 5-year-old son came up to them and he said, "Mom and Dad, I need to talk to you." And he said, "This is very serious. I need to talk to you." And then he said, "I think you need to buy me a dirt bike."
Serious conversation.
Yeah, it was a serious, you know. And then when they explained to him that he had to wait a few years, oh, he was so upset. And apparently, the next day he was just crying that he just had to wait till he was 8, you know, because that's forever.
But again, it is a good way to calm our children down. You didn't say no.
Yeah,
you said,
no.
You have to wait. Yes, it is not so categorical.
Yeah, and when a 20-minute car ride takes forever, 3 years is a long time. So, all right. So,
I have a question for number 2. Have you lost a bet?
Have you lost a bet? Yes. You lost a bet. Sorry about my coughing. I think I've been talking too much. So have you lost a bet? Yeah. Have you lost a bet? So you have to make sure you're emphasizing that too. Have you lost a bet? So, all right. Let's go to number 3. So Carlos, Cornell, and Javier. And then Carlos, can you do the number 3? Your best friend can't stand his job. What would you say to him?
Maybe the thing is you need to get a new job.
Okay, the thing is you need to get a new job that works. Okay. Any other ideas? Anybody?
You are absolutely hopeless. You have changed 5 jobs for a year.
Absolutely hopeless. We're absolutely hopeless. You keep changing jobs. How's this one? You keep changing jobs. Don't quit. Okay. All right. And any other ideas? Okay, another example one is what you need to do is quit. So here's that other what that we're using for emphasizing. What you need to do is quit. Okay. All right, and Marina, can you do number 4?
Someone offers you some peanuts. You're allergic to them. Oh, what a pity. I don't eat peanuts.
Okay, what a pity. I don't eat peanuts.
Yes.
Okay, that works.
Why on earth you offer it me?
Why on earth
you offer?
Why on earth did you offer this to me?
Yes.
This to me. Okay. I would say I would say, what a pity I don't eat peanuts. Why on earth did you offer this to me? Doesn't sound very gracious. So probably you probably wouldn't say it that way. You'd probably say thank you, but
Yes.
thank you. But it's kind of fun to say that. Why on earth? Usually
But
when you
the second one means that you know about allergy, but anyway you offer again and again.
exactly that's or it's a sibling. It's your brother or sister. You know. When you use why on earth, usually it's because somebody has said something really or has done something really stupid. So why on earth? Okay. Now, another example sentence is, this is when they don't know. You would say, the thing is, I'm allergic to peanuts.
Yes.
So, all right, the next one. See, Anton, number 5. You meet your favorite movie star.
Oh, hell no. Favorite star.
Hell no.
Something. I don't know what to do in such situation.
Okay. So you don't know about this one. Okay, Salvatore, do you have any suggestions?
I can say, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Could you take a picture? Could you take a picture with me?
Hmm? That's totally emphasizing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Can you take a picture with me? Another example would be, I thought you were absolutely wonderful in Casino Royale. So I thought you were absolutely wonderful. So absolutely doesn't always go with hopeless. So it could be with positive things as well. So, all right. So let's go on. So what we're going to do is do a role play real quick. Let's role play this one. So let's have Salvatore. Could you read A? No, wait, Albina. Could you read A? And Salvatore, can you read B?
Okay. Dad, your hair it's blue.
Yes. Do you like it? It matches my eyes.
No, I don't. Why on earth did you dye it?
Well, I wanted to look different. I don't like gray hair.
But Dad, you look absolutely ridiculous.
Only a daughter could say that to their dad. You know.
You know, one day my daughter dyed her hair blue.
Oh, really?
Yes, because she was a teenager and she wanted to be unique. And she came home and said, Mom, you know, people are so strange. They stared at me. And I asked her, daughter, what do you want? You dyed your hair blue? What do you expect?
Yeah. It's funny because I think some of you who have taken my classes know that my sister and I that I have a twin sister, and this is how we look, and it's kind of funny because we'll go somewhere and people think we're together and we don't understand why. We just don't get it. Why do people think we're together, you know? And so, but anyway, it's fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and try some role plays following this kind of thing. So we have the one, your father has dyed his hair blue. So let's try Marina and Anton. Can you try to do one. So Marina, Anton, you are the brother who wants to walk to the North Pole, and Marina, you are the sister that is wondering why. Okay.
Yes.
Marina, I do want to walk to the North Pole.
Why? Why do you want to go to walk the North Pole? Are you insane?
because it's a lot of fun.
Are you crazy? The thing is you won't survive the trip.
No way.
No.
I will survive.
You always can choose your right way. You absolutely not right.
You are absolutely.
Ridiculous.
So you would say you are absolutely ridiculous, maybe.
Ridiculous, yes.
You are absolutely hopeless.
Hopeless, yes, in this way.
Okay.
Don't be so rude.
Yeah, don't be so rude to me, brother. Okay. All right. So Carlos, it looks like he's away, and so Javier and Cornell. We'll do number 3. You guys are best friends, and Cornell, no, Javier, you cannot stand your job, and Cornell, you can tell him what he should do.
Okay. Hello, Cornell. Imagine that I got fired again.
Really? It is very bad news. What was the reason?
But I don't know. I always arrive late to my job, but this is not a good reason to fire me because I have to sleep in the morning, don't you think?
Sorry, could you please repeat it? Javier, could you please repeat the last sentence because I don't listen properly.
I arrive late to my job every day, and that was the reason that they told me that I'm late in the morning. But
yeah.
you know, I have to sleep.
What a pity. It was happened on purpose or not?
No, it was every day, but it wasn't on purpose. I just wanna sleep late. I wanna sleep all the morning.
I would like to recommend you to discuss with your boss again to stay at your position.
Yes, but I don't know.
Because as I know, you are hard working, so it will be worth keeping you at the current employer.
Yes, I don't know what to do. I gotta get another job, but I don't know.
Okay.
They have to accept me.
Yeah, okay, you are absolutely hopeless.
Yeah, you are absolutely hopeless. I was waiting for you to say
that was the phrase that I was waiting for me because I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
I was too lazy in the role play.
Yeah. So if you're absolutely hopeless, it's because you don't get up to go to work. That would definitely be the example of you're absolutely hopeless. So, all right. Next one. Someone offers you some peanuts. You are allergic to them. So, let's do Salvatore. You are the one allergic, and Albina, you are the one who is doing the offering. Okay.
Salvatore, help yourself to some peanuts. They are just awesome.
I'm sorry, but I'm allergic to peanuts. What a pity, Albina.
The thing is, you can try. Maybe it's a mistake. They are so tasty. Or maybe you can try candies instead.
That's absolutely impossible because I made a test for my allergic, and if I take peanuts, it's bad to my health.
Yeah.
That's a pity. I'm so sorry to hear it. But anyway, we can do nothing in this situation.
Yeah. So
I can eat something else if you want.
Yes, I want to treat you so much. And I feel really sorry because peanuts are just my favorite food. My favorite dessert.
So allergy instead of allergic. So I had a test for allergies, an allergy test instead of allergic test.
Allergic test.
Okay. Allergy test, yeah. All right. So it looks like we have time for one more. So shall we do Marina and Javier? You meet your favorite star. So okay, who is the movie star? Marina or Javier?
Marina.
Volunteers. Marina. Okay. Okay, and so Javier, Marina is your favorite movie star, and you just met her. So.
Okay. Excuse me. Are you Demi Moore?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh! I don't believe you. Seriously, I'm dreaming. This is a dream. This is my beautiful dream. Can I take a picture with you?
Yes, you can. Dreams came true.
Oh, I can't believe it. I never thought that I would meet you in this subway. This is unbelievable.
Yes, sometimes I use this kind of transport.
Oh, nice. Okay, cheers.
You know, when Demi Moore was married to Bruce Willis, he was they lived in Idaho, which is my state. So,
yes.
But Ashton Kutcher, did you know, Cornell, that Ashton Kutcher divorced Demi Moore, and he married the lady that he used to date on that 70s show, and they just had a baby?
Yes, so. I didn't know.
So, anyway, all right, well, everyone, I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Holly.
I hope you learned some new words as well. Everyone, thank you. See you all in another class someday.
Keep well.
Bye.
Well, treat yourself, Holly. Bye.
Thank you, Holly. Bye.